Hey, this is Adam here with Lucene Web Solutions, and here with another video, 2023 website checklist. And I just want to make sure you guys, all my business owners out there, everybody out there who's entrepreneur trying to make a website on their own, have a website, just want to make sure that it's right, or planning to get a website. Make sure you follow this list, 2023 website checklist. Okay, so the first thing that you have to have is SSL. So your website has to have a certain security to it, some kind of encrypted lock for your viewers' security of all their personal data. So if your website doesn't have the little lock that's in the top next to your website, which basically means that all of your visitors' data is unsafe and could possibly be hacked. No one's going to input any personal information, fill out any forms, input any credit cards. Nobody's going to do that. Nobody's going to buy from your site, especially when their browser is telling them that the website is not secure and is unsafe and could potentially, their stuff could be potentially stolen or hacked. So make sure you get an SSL. That is highly important, especially if you want a profitable website and online business. So that's number one. Number two, first 30 seconds. Okay. This is what I love to do when I am doing website reviews. So, first 30 seconds, your website needs to visually show what your business has to offer in that first 30 seconds. Okay. It is highly, highly important because there is no loss of competition out there. There's no shortage of competition. Every business has competition everywhere. You need to make sure if somebody lands on your business website that you can visually, not in paragraphs of text, not in multiple links, that they shouldn't have to scroll down on your website. They shouldn't have to do anything crazy like that. Um, and spend a lot of time to figure out what you have to offer. First 30 seconds in, know what you have to offer. Because remember, they can hit the back button and guess what they got? 50 to 100 pages of more competitors. So if you're lucky enough to get someone to land on your website, make sure you can sell them visually with what your company or business has to offer in the first 30 seconds, which also goes into number three, which is knowing the direction. You need to have a flow to your website. What is it that you want your visitors to do when they come to your website? This is very, very important. Not only does someone land on your website and they're able to see what your business has to offer in a very quick and reasonable amount of time, 30 seconds or less, but there's a flow to get them to take action on the site. So knowing the direction, what do you want them to do when they come to the site? Do you want them to sign up for something, fill out a form? Do you want them to make a purchase, add to the cart, subscribe, or download? What do you want your visitors to do when they come to the site? And that's the way that your site should be structured. First 30 seconds, they know what you have to offer. Now, in that, there should be some flow of, the direction you want them to take to, which leads me to the fourth thing, the call to action. So whatever you have to offer and whatever direction you want them to take, if it's filling out a form, a lead form, or a purchase, a download, whatever, you have to have that call to action. Ask for the sale. Okay. So you know the direction you want your visitor to take. In the first 30 seconds, they already know what you have to offer. Now they're going to follow your direction and they're going to take action. They're going to click on the button, the icon, or whatever, add to cart, whatever yours is. Keep it short, keep it sweet, and make sure it stands out. And as you can see, I put in here, you might even want multiple, maybe even various types of call to actions or buttons or icons layered into your website, depending on the length of the page. Like if it's a landing page that continually scrolls and explains more benefits and benefits, yeah, you might want to, put in a few different in different areas call to actions. That way you don't have to scroll all the way back to the top to complete the action, like to add to the cart. This should be, kind of peppered in to the whole layout of the web page. Um, and this is really important as far as a call to action, making sure that this button, this icon, whatever this is, the add to cart, the buy now, the download here, or click here for more information, whatever it is, it's got to stand out. I've done a couple of reviews and I've seen people put it in paragraphs and text, and it's just not, it doesn't stand out. It can be overlooked. You want it to be simple. And one thing I learned from sales is the easier it is you make it for someone to say yes, the more likely they will. So make sure, starting with the top, people know your website is safe. Sorry. You have that security in place on your site, so their information, their personal information is safe and secured. You explain to them visually or with words, but not a lot of words. No one's going to read paragraphs of what you have to say unless they really already know you and they're trying to figure out more. But, first timers to a site, which is what you want. You want organic traffic. You want people to continually come to your site. So you're going to get a lot of first timers, and they're not going to read paragraphs and paragraphs of stuff. So first 30 seconds, they're knowing what you have to offer using, well displayed icons, graphics, or whatever. There's a direction in place. They don't have to search for the next step. They know what it is they need to do if they want what you have to offer. The call to action is very clear, if that's what they want to do. Leading into number 5, free tools. My business owners, my entrepreneurs out there, if you own a business and you have this website, or going to get a website, you must take advantage of the free resources that are out there. Okay, there's a lot of them, but I wanted to talk about 2. The 2 are Facebook Pixel and Google Analytics. So Facebook Pixel is free. So if you go to Facebook or Meta, and you create, your business profile on there, there's an option for you to create a pixel, and you can input the code, the pixel or snippet of the code, into your website, and it will start tracking visitors. It can even track actions, add to carts, leads, or just it tracks so much helpful information that your business needs. Same with Google Analytics. But going back, I don't want to forget. So some of the information that Pixel tracks for Facebook is like the gender, male or female. It'll definitely let you know if your website visitors or buyers are majority male, majority female, if they're married, single, kids, that own a house, don't own a house, rent, don't rent. So much. The demographics, things that they like, other things they follow. Now moving to Google Analytics, tracks along the same lines, demographics, things that they like, follow, possible previous searches, what they did on your website, the steps they took on your website. Now all this is a lot of information, and the reason why you need it, number one, is definitely it's free, a free tool, and like Facebook. I didn't say this before, but the Google Analytics is a tracking code. It's a little code, just like Facebook code. a little snippet of code you put in your website, in the coding of your website, and there's videos on how to do it. But both of these give you all this information, and what you do with it for your business, you are going to save so much money marketing. So if you eventually plan to run an ad campaign, whether through Meta or IG or YouTube or however, TikTok or Google, your budget, not budget, but you're going to spend less money, because now you're not going to throw money in trying to guess who your target customers are. Now you have the ability, because you have the tools, the free tools on your website that tracks all this information. Now you're going to be able to more accurately pinpoint your target customers. So you can spend less money, but get an accurate market, an accurate target to who to market to. That will say, so that alone saves you so much money, because you're not throwing money at a pool of people. Now it's more specified, it's more specific. So your money can work less harder reaching the right people, right group of people. So number 6, SEO ready. This is highly, highly, highly important. SEO ready. It's not the same as SEO in a sense, as far as continually optimizing your website for uh, search engine optimization, but this is just making sure your site is SEO ready. So I've had to talk to a few of my clients in the past in regards to trying to explain to them the price that I charge to build websites, and they didn't get why the price would be so high. And I had to explain just one part of it, the SEO ready, making sure the website is ready, because Wix and GoDaddy and a lot of other companies like that, they make it seem so easy for anyone to do, and it is. It's easy, so to speak. Um, but the thing that, and I'm not an affiliate of them, and I'm not seeing anything bad about those companies, but it's there's more to it than that, and you're missing out on increasing your reach to hitting the first page of Google if you're not even doing this, because it's more than just putting up a picture. It's more than a headline. It's more than a nice, well-written paragraph, because it seems like, and they make it seem like it's just that easy. Wix is drag and click. I get it. It's not just drag and click. It's not just to change the color and the font. It's more than that. You've got to be able to make sure your headlines are consistent. You've got keywords input in these headlines into the paragraphs as well. Your subtitles, your meta tags, your alt images, alt text, your descriptions, everything has to be done correctly. So I highly recommend you reach out if you need some help with that, or watch some videos, because there's specifics to it. It's not just putting a paragraph of text and your site's SEO ready. It doesn't work like that. So definitely make sure you are SEO ready. Number 7, and ask for help too if you need any help. Quality. This is very, very, very crucial, because again, there's been some times when I've had to explain to some clients that, for instance, a tow truck, a trucking company. So this company has images of what look to be stock images of their fleet of trucks, tow trucks, and it doesn't seem like a problem, and the owner didn't think it seemed like a problem. But I asked the question. I said, so what happens when, I mean, obviously if you're in an emergency, you need somebody to come out and tow you. You're stuck in a ditch or whatever, you need pulled out. You don't really care. Just come get me out of the ditch, or tow my vehicle. But hypothetically, if somebody's just looking for a tow, I got a car in the garage, I need it moved, or in the driveway, I need it moved, or whatever, on the street. I'm going to get a ticket. I need it moved sometime in the next day or two. I'm looking at your website. Everything looks stock. I begin to think, why don't you have pictures of your actual truck, of your actual team, your fleet of trucks? Why are all the pictures look like you bought them or got them free on Canva? That's going to make the visitor think that this site, this website maybe is new. Maybe they're hiding. Maybe, why wouldn't they want to show their truck? Why wouldn't you want to show off your trucks, your beautiful, well, fresh painted logo fleet of trucks? Why wouldn't you? So these are thoughts that just make you. These are thoughts the potential customer has, and it makes you lose credibility. It makes you lose trust. It's not personal. You've got to have images and graphics that are personal, that give a vibe of who you are and what your company stands for. Because if I see a lot of stock, and I think other people would agree, it makes it look somewhat cheesy, but it also makes it look like you're hiding. Maybe your trucks are dirty. Maybe that's why he didn't take pictures of his trucks. Maybe he doesn't have a lot of trucks. Maybe he only has one, and he just is trying to get his business started, which means he might not be well organized yet or far along in his business to have the experience to pull through with the job I need done. So these are questions people have. So quality, 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 quality. If you don't have images, you need to make and get some images that really show what your business has to offer without using a lot of stock imagery. Number 8, branding. So this is, if you got a business and hopefully you have a logo, you got a color theme, be consistent with it throughout the site. So example, we all know McDonald's, right? Red and yellow, white. We know Subway, green, yellow, I think, yellow and white. Foot Locker, it's white, black, and red, I think. Right. So what would you do if, like, you went to a website that was one of those and the colors were green, red, and purple? You'd be like completely thrown off, right? Just inconsistency. Well, obviously you know the brand, so you're probably still going to go along with it as long as the web address is accurate and everything looks right. But if this is a new business to you and there's just colors everywhere, there's no consistency in theme, there's no consistency with logo or fonts, it looks unorganized, it doesn't look professional. So make sure whatever your colors are, whatever your logo is, use it consistently, neatly throughout the entire site. Number 9, reviews. This is another important one. I'm going to say this first. You don't need to post whole paragraphs of reviews. Keep it short, sweet. I've seen quite a bit of people just have rows and rows of reviews as big as these right here. Like, if they want to read more of them, they can just click the thing and show it. It just takes up space. But to each his own. But make sure you're using reviews. They help build trust. And again, with the pictures, you don't want to use stock imagery. You want to get original people, original photos, Google profile photos of people. You want to, that sounded weird. You want to use their Google profile review. So when someone leaves a review on Google, you should be able to, whatever their Google profile picture is when they leave the review, that's the review you want. You don't want to just go get like some picture that looks like a stock photo of someone smiling and this fake paragraph that looks fake. Make sure they're accurate, make sure they're authentic, and it's okay if not all of them are 5-star, which Google actually wants some to not be 5-star, because it just is with the way that their Google bots go through reviews. It's just a way that they validate and authenticate the authenticity of your reviews. But make sure you put reviews on the site. They're authentic, they're real people. And if you don't have any, maybe you're just starting out, maybe you're just getting ready to do a website or don't have any reviews, ask for character reviews. So I've done this before. Um, and it's sort of similar to if you're in a job interview and they ask for references. You just someone who preferably is not related to you, but you've known for a long time, you've done business with or interacted with in other ventures. Someone like that, you can just simply ask them, say, hey, I have this business. I know you're not a customer yet. As if they are a customer or they were, they definitely should have done a review for you. But anyway, I know you're not a customer yet, but can you do a character review? I'll send you my Google profile review link, and you could just do a review on who I am as a person, um, how how many years you've known me, never let you down, always come through my word, and just how you feel about me as a person and a businessman, and how I conduct business and handle myself in a professional manner. That is what you could do. Five. I'm sure there's at least five people that can speak to you, speak about you in that way. Just get them to do a review somehow. That's a good way to get some reviews if you don't have any, which doesn't help if you're selling products. If you've got um, e-commerce, it might not help that much. But any other service-based business, it would definitely help. So the next thing, number 10, is Google Business Profile. You definitely want to make sure you get one. They are free. They will help drive traffic to your website. It just helps. It's another gateway to your website. Also helps increase your visibility on Google searches. So make sure you fill it out completely. Create a profile. You can just Google it. If you need help, let me know. But I think it's googlemybusiness.com, or I forget the exact name of the address, but definitely make sure you fill out a Google Business Profile that will help your business with traffic. Don't forget to fill out every part of it, like the location, business hours, add photos to it, hours operation. There's a whole bunch of other things you can add to it and do with it. And you can also have people message you right from your Google Business Profile to your phone or WhatsApp or some other things. So it definitely helps, and it's a free tool. So definitely take advantage of that. And it also, people can get directions from that Google Business Profile right to your business if you have a location, and add your website to it. Of course, it'll go right to the website. Number 11, ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. I'm here for you. And it sounds so cliche, but I mean, there's really no other way to say it. This is what I like doing. I love helping people. I love just three things that I really wanted. Be short with this. Three things that I wanted when I tried so many different things and failed. Number one was to be able to run my own business. Number two was to be able to utilize my creativity. And number three was to be able to help people. And this business is just doing websites and helping people become, being a business partner to find solutions for other business owners. This was able to hit all three things, which was able to be my own boss, run my own business. Number two, I was able to be creative and just doing things like this, designing websites, developing websites. And number three, I was able to help people. Those are the three things that I wanted in business, and this is why I started doing this, because hit all three things. I'm able to help people that need help, other business owners, other like-minded people who just want to be successful, people who want to get out of the rat race, people who want to start their own thing, and I'm here to help. So if you need anything at all, don't be afraid to reach out. I'm here for you. So until next time, I will see you guys. Appreciate the time. Thank you.